Jackie's Extraordinary Day at the Bakery, written by the Hahn sisters, illustrated by Karen Phelps. When Jackie awoke, he wondered if it would be an ordinary day or an extraordinary day. As Jackie neared his home from school, he heard chop, chop, chop. In the backyard, Papa was splitting wood for the bakery oven. "Hi, Jackie, how was your day at school?" asked Papa. Jackie answered, "It was the best day ever, Papa. I got to eat a PB&J sandwich on flatbread for lunch." Papa chuckled and shook his head. "Jackie, I've been thinking, and I believe you're old enough to start helping in the Baccarat bakery and to visit the food bank with me and Mama tomorrow." "Tomorrow? Yippee!" shouted Jackie. Jackie ran into the house to tell Oma, Grandma. She smiled at the news as Jackie plopped himself down on a chair. Oma reminded him, "Jackie, you know it's early to bed tonight." Jackie was sure he would dream about broat, bread, the bakery, and helping Mama and Papa. That night he didn't dream about helping Mama and Papa. He dreamt he was a PB&J sandwich. He loved bread and Oma's homemade strawberry jam. While it was still dark, Jackie was gently nudged by Papa. Jackie, it's time to go to the bakery." With one eye barely open, Jackie whispered, "Papa, last night I dreamt I was a PB&J sandwich." Papa giggled. "You don't look like a PB&J sandwich." Jackie stretched and quickly put on his clothes. He joined Papa in the kitchen and ate toast with Oma's strawberry jam. They walked out the kitchen door and entered the oven room. Jackie knew how special it was to have the bakery attached to his house. They put on their hats and aprons and went to work. In the back room, the flour sacks, sugar sacks, yeast, and water sat in the corner. Papa lifted the first sack of flour and added all the ingredients. Jackie pulled, pushed, grunted, and groaned, but he couldn't lift anything. "Now, Jackie, with this batch," instructed Papa, "it's your turn to add the yeast while I go get the oven heated." As the mixer went around and around, Jackie's eyes went around and around. He was fascinated by the sound, the motion, and the dough taking shape. When Papa returned, he turned off the mixer and put that batch of dough in the trough to raise. Jackie walked behind Papa to the oven room. He was mesmerized by the shimmer of the red-hot embers as they glowed and heated the bricks inside the oven. Meanwhile, in the back room, the bread dough was rising. Mama and Oma were just opening the trough when... "Oh no, Papa!" Mama shouted. "Come quick!" The three of them looked at the dough. One side of the trough had raised dough. The other side had flat dough. Jackie got red in the face. He knew that was his batch. "Yeast! I forgot the yeast," he confessed. "I'm so sorry, Papa." "Don't worry," Papa said reassuringly. "We will sell flatbread today." Motioning to Jackie to get his step stool, Papa said, "Now come help us make loaves of bread." Papa used a long peel to place the bread in the heated oven. He put the pans of long loaves in the back and set the round loaves on the stones in the front. Jackie was surprised when only 20 minutes later, the bread was finished baking. Jackie heard a lot of people talking. He was curious about what was happening in the bakery sales room. He saw Mama helping family, neighbors, cousins, and friends. They were all buying bread and coffee cakes, even his flatbread. Oma and Jackie swept the floor and cleaned the shelves while Papa put the "Sorry Sold Out" sign in the window. Oma smiled and said, "Thank you, Jackie. You helped us a lot this morning." Jackie beamed from ear to ear. Together they gathered round, flat, and long bread and left for the food bank to give their monthly donations. Papa told Anne, "Today we have flatbread from Jackie." Anne grinned. "Thank you, Jackie. Many will be happy." Jackie felt proud. That night, with his heart full of love and tummy full of bread, Jackie drew about his extraordinary day and thought to himself, "Maybe someday I will be a baker."